Hey, folks, what is up? How y'all doing? Y'all know we getting right into these reads because we gonna get them done, right? Stop texting. Stop stalking. Stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Okay? That's where we at right now, right? Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Okay? That's where this read is going. That's where this read is going. I'm telling you, I got some new Oracle decks, Rebel deck, and as well as the wisdom of the oracles. So we're gonna pull some really positive messages. Don't worry, folks. Just stay with me, all right? There's a point to that. Anyway, if you're new here, thank you for stopping by and giving me your time. Please like, share, and subscribe if it resonates. And if you're returning, what's up? How y'all been? Say hi to me or something in the daggone comments because I be getting lonely. It's quarantine. Show a sister some love for her time, right? I love y'all. All right, so we're going to get three or four of these messages. Oh, wait. Ooh. Oh, this is a lot. And you know what? Y'all might only get these oracle because this is a lot. I guess what Spirit is saying is just give it to them once and for all. Give them what they're looking for. Okay, they want a good love read about what's going on in their life. That's why they searching and stopping and texting. I mean, they need to stop stalking, but texting and shit and doing that to this person because they really want to know. Okay, well, I'm gonna help you out. Okay, you have the thinker. Ooh, you have a lot. You have truth be told. We're going to read directly from the guidebook on all of these, y'all. So stay tuned. Come on, please. You got peace. Oh, these are going to get good. You see that egg? Somebody's expecting a baby because there's more than one egg. There's another egg. Flexible. Better get flexible. You're about to be up all night. And exchanging gifts, which I read in another video the other day, but we'll get through this as well. And breathe. That's how you're going to get to that state of peace. Yes. All right. So let's get right to it because then we're going to pull the tarot afterwards to get clarification for each of these. All right. So let's start with let's go on numerical order. So 14 and then 19 and then 23, 27. These numbers might mean something to you. 29 and 44. All right. So starting with 14. What is that? Truth be told. Let's start off with the truth there, honey. Yes, divine. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Spirit of light and creation, divine beloved Mother Earth, as well as the spirit guides and ancestors that are present right now, our light keepers for the collective, for the highest good of all. Thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Y'all already know. All of these unique souls watching. All right, abundance to all. Here we go. Truth be told. Essential meanings: honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. The message is there is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. Well, that's deep. Two different types of truths. All right. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than nothing less than surrender to what is, peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and spirit will answer with miracles. Excuse me for the stuttering, y'all. It's a stutter. Damn. But anyway, I want to get a little deeper with this message of between the truth and your truth, right? And saying your truth out loud and your raw truth at that. So I want to really read the relationship portion, the extension of this message, so that we know what relationship to build with others and our truth as well as ourselves. People tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about you, about what you share with each other, and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back. Speak your truth and listen. Yes, truth be told, let that truth shall set you free, right? So let's read on, and this hour is definitely a wisdom of truth, and it's an open window too. And you see how much abundance is coming in with these flowers and this life that's coming in. Open the window of life with truth, honey. That's what y'all need to do. That's what we all need to do, all right? Be our true selves, be our authentic selves, and not be afraid of being our authentic selves in living light and truth, right? As long as you know you live in light and truth, what are you afraid of, right? You're happy to share of yourself and share of this light and this abundance through the experiences that you bring forth, right? Especially if it's in the positive. 19, let's talk about this flexibility, honey. Let's talk about being a contortionist to our circumstances. Essential meanings: teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's important. A tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, just like a tree planted by the water, honey. Yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now, willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too. Yes, isn't that a perfect message for this time? Yes, it surely is with COVID going on. I don't think we need to read no further on that message. Yes, stay flexible. Be a contortionist to your circumstances, honey. Hashtag that. Okay, let's go on to 23. Like I said, I'm reading everything, honey. I'm reading everything. So 23, 25, 23 goes right to it. Okay, peace. Because when we are being flexible to our circumstances, right, and adaptable to what's going on around us, no matter if it's chaotic, no matter, we're still going to have a state of peace within that chaos because of our pliability, right? Essential meanings. I'm trying to make sure the lighting doesn't go in and out. Sorry, I'm blocking the lighting. All right, freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. Yes, let's read the prosperity extension of this message since that was a short passage. This is one of those times when you're capable of clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough. For you are, I was going to say just being is not enough, but just being is enough is how it's written. But anyway, for you are in peaceful harmony. Oh, yes. Okay, well, no, let's not correct the book because just being is enough. So just being still, standing in your purpose and just being okay with that, right? Just being is enough. For you are in peaceful harmony with spirit and it shows in your work. Okay. We needed to read that because you see how like cognitive dissonance, like I didn't want to accept the truth. No, stand. All right. After you've done all you can, you just stand in that peace. Like this egg here, unbothered, right? Like nothing's gonna attack me. I'm protected by these doves. Do you not see? Like I'm good. Mama Bird got me. Divine got me. All right. So going on to 27. This is a good read. I love this. I'm going to watch this over and over myself, honey. With the commercials, honey. I'm going to monetize myself now. Exchanging gifts, which I read in another read the other day, so I'm hoping that you caught it. All right. The law of giving and receiving currency, trade-offs, weighing costs and determining value. You're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills. and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take. Push and pull, doing and being. Doing and being. The flexibility, the adaptability, and the peace. Right? Doing and being. Where are we at? If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. Yes, let's read the relationship portion of that so we know. Because when we're exchanging, when we're giving and we're taking, when it's reciprocity, it's always someone who's receiving, right? Love is an exchange of life force, energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it is reciprocated. That's right. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you too. Love is truly yours today. Amen. Ashe, that is wonderful. Yes, love is yours. Seize it. Peace is yours. Adaptability is yours. Truth is yours. All you got to do is just stop texting and stop stalking. What you doing all that for anyway? Just fucking stop. Just stop. They checking on you anyway. They watching you. So you ain't even got to be watching them because they watching you. They watching you and your enlightenment because you got truth, you got flexibility, you got peace, and you got happiness with this exchange of gifts because your divineness, your divinity, the divinity within you loves to give and loves to receive. So it's a give and take thing, honey. We ain't got to stalk nobody. We ain't got to chase nobody, honey. Love will chase us because it belongs to you, right? All right, let's keep it moving. Breath or breathe. Patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, and trust. So you ain't got to talk, text, and do all that and stalk a person because you can trust, right? That what's yours belongs to you. Patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, your very essence. Stop to smell the roses, breathe in the sunlight, and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. So for that, we're going to read the prosperity message, the extension of this. You have worked so long and hard. Your dreams are coming to fruition, and you want to hurry things along. You are the slow one moving languidly, I don't even know that word, languidly, yet still progressing right now in a rhythm dictated by your authentic nature, the essence of your dream, and the will of the universe. Slow and steady wins this race. You will indeed win if you relax, stay the course, trust your intuition, and breathe. Yes, honey. That's what I said when I woke up this morning. Like, who gives a shit about my hair? Like, let's just breathe. Let's just get this shit done. Do what you was meant to do, honey. And in between, take that breath. Because like I said, you have the truth. You have the flexibility, the adaptability, the peace of mind. And let's read into, we almost left this out. This is like the conclusion of all of these things, right? The thinker, right? You have the thinker. Let's keep it moving with the 44. 43, okay, 44. One more. All right, essential meanings. Strategy, being analytical and logical. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct. For in this moment, there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple, and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. Oh, that's what's up. So let's do the protection message on this one. You might be suffering from analysis paralysis. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest. Do something creative, exercise or meditate. And you got a few that was talking about meditating. Breathe, peace. Okay. Soon you'll come to your senses and an aha moment will bring new clarity. So you got all the answers you need. These are like all the answers for, I guess, everything that you guys are going through in the collective that, is making you come to tarot, turn to these oracles, spend your money on what's going to happen next. Like, just breathe. Just breathe, meditate. It'll all come to you. The answers shall come to you. They're all within. Why wouldn't they come to you? Right? Let's get some clarification from the tarot for each one of these cards. So what is this truth about, Divine? Thank you, Father. Thank you. Death in reverse. Death card in reverse. So somebody not allowing this transformation, not allowing the continuation of a cycle that should have long been over and done with, basically, I'm hearing. Spirit says, yeah, this marriage, this union, this development of what you thought was building a home is no longer, and it's time to cancel that shit out, okay, and live your full truth and speak and communicate with truth about how you're feeling, about how this relationship is, pretty much over, and you're releasing. With the Queen of Swords here and the Death card in reverse with the Four of Wands. Let's pick these back up. So that's for the truth, right? Let's do the wise thinker. Why is the thinker here? Why is the thinker here? Why is the thinker? Because you obviously are overthinking things if you're sitting here texting and stalking and checking on that person nonstop, and Spirit was already starting this read off telling you, just stop with all of these cards coming out as I'm talking about all of that. Yeah. Four of Swords in the upright, 10 of Wands in reverse, 5 of Swords in reverse, the 2 of Wands in reverse. This is all for the thinker. Right, you see these swords here, so there's a lot of thinking and passion going on, over communicating or not enough communication. 3 of Swords in reverse about this lack of healing that has not taken place yet with this Queen of Cups. Okay, so somebody feels overly, and this Queen of Swords is popping out again with the Lover's card that I didn't flip over earlier, so let's flip them over now. Yeah, so just in connection to the truth be told, yes, this is about a relationship that needs to have a heart-to-heart conversation right about now about how you're feeling and how you feel spent and how you feel over-invested, and you need healing and you need time and you need space and you need to allow this end to come, okay, to fruition. Like, you need to allow the end, it's big time. That's why you see she's sitting here and she's contemplating. And it's no more overthinking. It's time for action. It's time to take a stance and live your truth and speak it out loud, like the card said, like the oracle said. Let's talk about this exchanging of gifts, because there is joy here, right? There is something new coming in that's yet to, be seized. Let's see what it is. It seems to be off-putting too. I mean, it's coming to you soon, but it just seems like you're working on it, but it seems so far away to you. Yep, you're working on it. You're co-creating right now with the universe and manifesting greater things with this 10 of Pentacles. That's what your heart is set on, just having more, just having abundance. And you don't feel like you have that abundance as of yet. You have peace of mind, you do. And you're changeable, you're adaptable to your circumstances, right? But there's no give and take. So it's the lack of abundance coming from this other person, right? And you're defeated at this point. You're more than a wounded warrior. You're kind of just like beat. Like I said, you put too much into it, which we were just reading in the oracles that of course you're gonna, it's like you sprinted at the beginning of the race, so now it's not even half the race and you're just done. You're like, I put way too much from the jump and didn't get any of this back, and now that we're halfway in, I still don't see any type of like reward in that. What am I doing that for when I could be putting this abundance into myself, right? Self-love, centering your chi. So the gift is to you, right? The gift is like the meditation and the structure that you're going to start giving to yourself with this Hierophant here. With the Seven of Cups, you're starting to come to the realization of how you need to prioritize your health, your own sanity. Okay, that's what you're co-creating. A new regimen of love for self, a new regimen of gifting self, of focusing on self. All right, let's move on to the next divination with this flexibility. So this adaptability, what are we adapting to? Let's get this other deck. So we clear out, let those clear out for a sec. What are we adapting to with this, with the viewers in the collective, whoever's viewing this read, what are we adapting to? Of course, stop texting, stop spending so much time focusing on others instead of ourselves, right? Of course, we're learning how to do that. Right, by focusing on what we can and cannot control. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't control others, so all we can control is ourselves, and we're realizing that. Oh goodness, what is that? Okay, the Fool card is in the upright. The Two of Wands in the reverse. Am I still blocking the light? The Knight of Cups. So somebody's coming in with a communication, a new offer, and they're going to try to distract you, I hear, with this Justice card here in reverse. They're just not playing fair. You understand? So, like, that's why you're stuck in this confusion of not knowing how to move forward and not knowing how to release, because they're just not playing fair. But Divine is saying, take a clean slate, wipe that bitch down with some bleach, some Clorox, and just get rid of all the debris, all of the chaos, and all of the confusion, because right now there is a more peaceful, calmer path for you, calmer waters ahead, and it's just all in meditation and focus on self-healing, right? And practical self-healing, actually exercising, sleeping better, eating better, which we need to be doing right now anyway. These circumstances, no matter of the chaos around you, it's external when it comes to the politics of this country, and it's external when it comes to, what's going to happen with your job. And there's so many things that you just can't control right now. So the only thing you can control is your state of mind, peace, and how you react to what's going on around you. This is how you need to react. Walking by faith and not by sight, just like I'm just clearly going where the Divine tells me to go. I'm being spirit-led, right? I'm not being stuck, not holding on to what no longer serves me. Or maybe you're just holding on to money right now because you're just like, okay, like I said, people ain't playing fair. I see I got to make a better plan. So that's why this plan is, you're still putting it all together, right? And you hear the offer of communication that's coming in, and they're trying to negotiate and give you ultimatums and try to be nice about it. But you're like, I see how you're playing dirty. You're being manipulative. Moving on. Let's get some clarification on, and that's why you're adapting financially too. Of getting out of this place of not, depending so much on this person and checking their phones, and that codependent space that you were in, you're coming out of. That's why the state of peace is here, because you're cool. You're cool either way now. You're like, I've decided to be cool either way. If this resonates, please leave it in the comments. Thank you. If you got this far, please leave it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Because I appreciate it. I appreciate your time. I appreciate mine. Please. Pretty please. All right. With the peace card, number 23. Why is this peace card here? We got one more, folks, and we almost done. And I'm taking a break because I need to put some Vaseline on my lips or something. Be dry. Eight of Cups is here in the upright with this. Didn't I say somebody is refusing to move on to calmer waters, but you're on your way to calmer waters? Six of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Cups. So, yeah, that makes plenty of sense. You're planning. Just stop spending so much time texting and trying to figure out and watching tarot and shit. Just, put some more time into that planning. Get a pen and a paper, write it down, do some automatic writing so that you know exactly where your mind is at, and clear some of that, filter some of that energy out, and, meditate. Just meditate on the goodness of life right now, okay? because there's so much to be happy about. Okay, we don't need to count that shit up. We need to count up what there is to be happy and grateful for, and then more abundance and more gratefulness and more joy and more light and more warmth will come into our lives. All right, with this card. Oh, there's no more messages about this peace. We know what peace feels like. We're just trying to attain it. All right. And how do we do that? Again, by practical measures of exercise and good sleep and good eating habits. And letting go of having a victory. You don't always have to fight to get the recognition. You can kind of let that shit go. All right, you got it. You got it. Just breathe. Release it. Release it. Yep. That's what it is. And you got to know that, that's a part of the adaptability too. Just letting some battles just that you should have won, just letting them go. That's it. Just like, I'm sorry. I think that's it. Just letting this whole battle go. The cards is not even coming out after that. Like, it's like, that's where you end off. Release that. You can have that. So spend time on something, or spend your time on someone worth it or something worth it yourself. And the things you want to do, and don't waste it on ridiculousness. Namaste. I love you guys.